another cold day today. Although with that in mind, with what I read today, this doesn't sound very good for people in Ukraine. Apparently there was a lot of, drone attacks, and they actually smashed into, according to this, power networks, so the power's out. I can imagine during the winter time too. That would be horrible. This one says, Russia drone smashed power network in Odesa. As it says here, all non-critical infrastructure in the Ukrainian port of Odesa was without power after Russia used Iranian-made drones to hit two energy facilities, leaving 1.5 million people without power. Officials said on Saturday, the situation in the Odesa region is very difficult, President Volodymyr Zelensky said in his nightly video address. Unfortunately, the hits were critical, so it takes more than just time to restore electricity. It doesn't take hours, but a few days, unfortunately. Since October, Moscow has been targeting Ukraine's energy infrastructure with large waves of missiles and drone strikes. Norway was sending $100 million to help restore Ukraine's energy system, Zelensky said. It's kind of interesting too, because remember that story where they were saying those Iranian-made drones, they can't, fly through the cold? But it sounds like this, if that's what they're using, it sounds like they're doing its job. As they say, it could take months to recover, and people were showing videos online, although this one kind of got people's attention because it says here, Russia launched 15 Iranian suicide drones against power infrastructure in Ukraine's port city of Odesa on Saturday. Ukraine shot down 10, but 5 got through. Now, 1.5 million people are without electricity. Streets were in darkness apart from a carousel at the local fair. Yeah, I guess you'd wonder about that, right? During dire times where you really need electricity, do you really need this thing lit up? I don't know what the reason for that is. I'm just reading some of the comments. People are saying this thing is always lit up just briefly each day. But yeah, kind of weird, but unfortunate too. I guess that is a war strategy per se, correct? Get rid of the electricity so people don't have heat and all that. Kind of shows you the importance too, I guess, of having some kind of backup, energy source and all that. And still with the theme of drones and war, this one says Ukraine actively developing domestic drones. Ukraine is actively working on the development of its own drones, which are one of the most effective types of weapons in the war against Russia. As they describe here, the current war is moving towards the battle of unmanned systems, and Ukraine is actively working to provide its defenders with these systems in the required number, according to the Ukropropom representative. The armed forces of Ukraine will soon receive a new unmanned aerial vehicle that will help them strike the enemy's rear. Does this make people fear drones more, just in general, for example, like a recreational one? It says, Baldarev notes that the drone is almost ready and is being tested. In terms of the characteristics, the UAV is similar to Iranian-made Kamikaze drones, but has some features that make it unique. It's already produced, I would call it Patient Zero. It flies as a combat drone, a kamikaze option, but we Ukrainians are very greedy people. Our kamikazes will be able to return, he said. How does that work? Isn't the whole point of a kamikaze is to, in a sense, self-destruct, like you sacrifice the equipment? It says, Boldarev explained that the option of return means that the drones will be able to attack enemy targets several times. The flight range of the new UAVs is 1,000 kilometers and the payload weight is 75 kilograms. So non-stop fighting. Trying to innovate in the tech in a, unfortunate situation. I'd rather see people using it in a better way, Space exploration, for example. Kind of unfortunate, but that's how the world is currently, huh? Alright, see you guys later.